Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing well and life is treating you great. So I've held on to this deck, Aleister Crowley Limited Gold Edition, by US Games, for years now. It's sealed. I have not opened it. It was my first Crowley purchase, and I put it up for sale, and I don't know, it was just sitting there. I was like, whatever, if it sells, if it doesn't, I don't care, you know. And I know some people are gonna hate me for this, but it sold, and I was just like, I can't get rid of it. I can't. It's sentimental to me because it was my first Thoth deck, and I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know if I'm gonna. I don't know what I'm gonna do. But I thought I'm finally gonna open it. I'm not like this with any other deck. I opened my decks right away, but with this deck, for some reason, I was like, I'm just gonna keep it sealed, and you know, maybe it'll go up in value. I'm not gonna say how much it sold for. That's just like personal to me. But I don't know, for some strange reason, I have an attachment to this deck. I love Thoth a lot. RWS is my main tarot system that I work with, but I do love Thoth as well. Marseille, not so much. I got rid of, I think I own like 2 Marseille decks, but I do like Marseille. I hope to get into that. Here we go. Should I do it? I can still stop. I'm weird, guys. I'm weird. Oh, shit. Yep. She's open. I'm excited to see it. So it opens like so. If I could get this open. My right hand is fully numb. I don't know what's wrong with it, but I have an appointment with a specialist. It's literally numb. Like, and I can't open things, and it's a nightmare. It might be carpal tunnel. Just some health crap going on, you know. What's new? Wow, this is pretty. So this is the book. It comes with a hardcover with gilded edging. Hold on. It's just talking about the Kabbalah and additional changes. Crowley called the cards the Major Arcana a 2. Please don't come for me if I'm pronouncing that wrong. It's ATU. And gave some of them new names. Justice became Adjustment, the Wheel of Destiny, which had always been termed the Wheel of Fortune in the Anglo-Saxon usage, is called Fortune. Strength became lust, moderation became art, judgment became the eon, and the world became the universe. The only far-reaching change was in the 20th card Judgment, the old redemption topic of which gave way to a new age, the Aeon. Aeon, sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. With the minor arcana, Crowley named the suit of coins disc, a term that had already surfaced in the older tarot suits. An illuminating, although unprovable, explanation is the idea that the suit of coins was traditionally associated with the earth element, which in turn was considered to be a disc in the medieval picture of the world. In contrast, the renaming of the court cards is more significant and creates considerably more confusion. The traditional order of King, Queen, Knight, and Page corresponds in Crowley Tarot to the order of Knight, Queen, Prince, and Princess, which we all know. I like that Crowley changed it to Knight, Queen, Prince, and Princess. I like that. What a neat little book. And then it goes into the Magus. You could pause and take a look, but it has like instinct, goal, guiding principle, light, shadow, and quality, and then the meaning. That's for the moon. And each card has a page, and so do the minors. Here's where the minors begin. Let's just read one. The Ace of Swords, the roots of consciousness. Instinct, mental activity, thoughts shared by feelings as the root of thinking. Differentiating, separating, and organizing. Goal. The goal is perception, clarity, intellectual change. The light is objective. Objectivity. Shadow is oh my God, I cannot talk. Restlessness, premature and subjective thinking, belligerence, hardening, weakness of will. Quality, the ability of the mind to form and formulate ideas and convictions. So that's the beginning of it. And then the card shows us a mighty sword pointing upward, piercing a crown. This symbolizes the mind desiring to thrust forward through patterns of thinking to the eternal truth. The hilt of the sword is entwined by a snake and marked off by 2 half moons, indicating that the mind is more than just abstract intellect, that it is also namely the mediator of the emotions. On the blade, the magical word for the will, Talima, is engraved, whereby the heavens in the background open and the gold of the sun appears like fire. Since the sword represents the human mind, the sun stands for the divine spirit of nature. The golden crown, consisting of 22 rays of sunshine, signifies Kether, the highest principle in the Kabbalistic tree of life. This picture expresses that the intellectual powers fed by the depths of emotion, moon, can thrust forth in the very highest perception, crown, in parenthesis. Astrology, the air signs, tree of life, Kether, Kether, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Kether, origin, through air, the formative sphere, Ketzira, Yetzirah, Yetzirah. I'm not pronouncing that right. Please don't come for me. Or the foundation of thought, analogy, the sword, cognitive power, in which Alexander destroyed the Gordian knot, the emotional entanglements, image, and there was light as expression of the creation becoming aware of itself. Keywords: openness, thirst for knowledge, purposeful thought, decisive power. That's really neat. So that was for the Ace of Swords, the root of consciousness. I like this book. I do like it. I have a couple books on the Kabbalah that I really, really want to get into. I don't know much about the Kabbalah tree. But I mean, I bought these books, the Kabbalah and the Tree of Life. I would like to learn more about the Kabbalah and the Tree of Life. You know, I have general knowledge about the Kabbalah and the Tree of Life, but I would like to go deep and learn way more. I'm not gonna open this. It's just basically I think it's the green box just like foiled, obviously. This has 1996 A.G. Mueller on the back's copyright, and these are the fronts. I'm just not prepared to open this yet. So there's that. I've been wanting to open that seal for a while. What do you guys think? Should I keep it or sell it? I want to know your opinions. So I've been working with the Tantric Dakini Oracle. I bought the mass market, and I really enjoy it. I wanted to do a side-by-side comparison. I know Honey Lou has one out there, and I've watched it. So there's, you know, plenty of those, so I don't really need to do that. But these are just some decks I've been enjoying. My Thoth, my handmade Thoth by Agnes. It's bowed to death, but which happens with handmade art. The box is absolutely stunning. Look at that. Gorgeous. Gorgeous box. And it says Tarot de Thoth. And yeah, you see how bowed that is? I don't know if it's showing up, but it's bowed pretty bad. Like, look. See that? Yeah, you can see it now. It comes with Tarot de Thoth, like the certificate. These are the beautiful backs. Look at that. It's so beautiful. This was an investment deck. This is not new to me, to my collection. But I do want to get, I found something online. Well, actually my friend did. And she sent it to me. It's like, you should try this. I gotta get it. I don't usually use Amazon ever. I don't have Prime or anything. I don't really support Amazon. But they have this thing on there that will flatten decks. Because I've tried putting books on it for like a year, and, you know, it doesn't work. beautiful. Oh. One of my goals for this upcoming year is to dive deeper into the Thoth. There's just so much more to the Crowley deck than Rider-Waite-Smith, I think. I mean, Rider-Waite-Smith has, you know, a lot of symbology, and it's, you know, not pips. But, I mean, I love both systems. Greenie is one of my favorites. The boxy vintage, I own quite a few. But I haven't found that like this would be a perfect greenie for me if it was like white box vintage. I really want a minty green Thoth white box, and it's really hard to find. I look and look and look, and some are like a light minty, but none are that beautiful minty green like this, you know. Look at that. So beautiful. So yeah, I'm not gonna show the whole thing, but this is one of my favorites. Look at those oranges. I think it's more vibrant in person than on camera. Yeah, camera isn't really showing it, but I love the oranges in this. This is one of my favorite cards too. I mean, just look at that. Oh, so good. Got the full. This is beautiful. Another favorite. Agnes did a wonderful job. Wonderful. Let me just put the... Where did the extra cards go? See, it's hard for me to move the cards with this hand. It sucks. I really hope I don't have carpal tunnel, because I already have health issues. I know I'm young, but I do have health issues. And it just goes in like that. It's so beautiful. My dog is being so good. Sleeping. Huh, Jack? Yeah. Next deck I've been working with, and have been since I got it. By the way, I love this bag. I got it in a trade. With Your Heart in Your Hand by Sasha Lopez. My son's last name is Lopez. My son is mixed. He is half Hispanic and half Italian. He is a beautiful, handsome boy. He just turned 15, and I can't believe it. I had him when I was very young, 18. And it was a struggle. It was not easy, but I wouldn't take it back for the world. I love my son so much. I was blessed to have one, and I do want one more, and my clock is ticking. So yeah, about the deck, this deck is stunning. It's stunning. I mean, come on, look at this. Death. Is that Death? No, that's High Priestess. I love photography decks a lot. I love photography and collage, and anything Sasha puts out, I love. She is an absolute amazing soul. Kindest person. I love this Hanged one. Love it so much. This is one of my favorite majors in this deck. I mean, it's a majors only deck. Sasha put it out so that we could enjoy it while it's being created, which is so thoughtful of her. It's available on MPC. That's where I got mine. And I will be ordering the full deck when it is available. I'm excited for the Oracle. I pre-ordered that. So excited to get that. God, my back hurts so bad. Love it. Love this card so much. The Sun card. The Moon. I like this Chariot a lot. And Strength. Sorry, I have to sit back for a minute. My back is just killing me. I have serious back problems. I know I'm young, and you guys are probably thinking, health issues? You're young. Well, I beat my body down to the ground for over a decade. Not taking care of myself. If you don't already know, I'm in recovery. I'm an addict, and I think this is my first time saying this on my channel, but yeah, I'm an addict, and my drug of choice was heroin. I got clean by force, and I am so thankful that the situation happened how it did, and I was forced to detox, because I mean, I went decades without stopping, not giving my body a break. And my body is suffering from it now, from all the abuse, from running so hard. Yeah, if you guys would like to hear some some old, junky stories. I have many hard stories. So yeah, I don't know what made me bring that up. I forget. Serpentine Tarot. Literally obsessed. Sasha's deck and Rosebay's decks go so well together. I love those creators so much. I love what they put out. Here's the extra card. Love this card. And I edged mine. I got this color. I edged it twice, but I feel like it needs another coat. And I got this exact color from Witch of Saturn. She is the edging queen. She really is. Like, look how good that matches. So beautiful. If you don't already know, Witch of Saturn has a video up on how to file your Serpentine Game Crafter deck and do the edging. So check her out, Witch of Saturn. She helped me with my love letter by Rosebay. She picked out the perfect pink. I wish it was readily available, but I don't know what tarot bag it's in right now. It would take time to find it, but I need to go over that again with the pink marker. It's the perfect pink, literally. I don't know how Witch of Saturn does it, but she's very good at it. Matching decks, you know. So there's that. I think we all know what the Serpentine Tarot looks like. It's a box. I believe Rosebay took this down because she is reprinting this, and I'm so excited. So excited. You can look on YouTube, but my heart. Yeah, the cards are going to be larger. I'm so excited. Here's this beautiful bag. This came with the deck because it didn't have a box, and I thought that was so sweet. The creator, handmade this, and I think it's so fitting. This is the Vibra Tarot. I had been wanting this for so long, and here's the title card. I had been wanting this. I need to sit back for a minute. Oh my god, my back. Sorry, guys. I had been wanting the Vibra Tarot for like a year, right? And I don't know, I didn't have the funds, and I was in active addiction. And anybody knows people in active addiction, your fix comes first, you know. We're not worried about a tarot deck, we're worried about our fix. And so I had gotten clean, and I go to look. There's literally one left. One. And it had been like a year. And I could not believe that she had this deck available, because we had talked. And she's like, this deck's going out of print. Backs. And this was like while I was using and stuff. I was like, all right, you know, I plan to get it. Whatever. A year went by. Got clean, detoxed. I messaged her. I was like, I can't believe this is available. She's like, this is the last one. And so I got it. This is the image that, where is it? The Lovers is the one that's on the box. I did not receive the box, but I did receive this beautiful bag, which I rather have than a box. So no complaints there. But yeah. It's just so beautiful. It's so vibrant. AKA Vibra. It's just so beautiful. I've seen this pop up on eBay, so if you like it, please go to eBay and save it on your search list. It will pop up. It will. It pops up. And obviously people really didn't want this deck since it was up for a year. The last one, and nobody took it. So I don't know if people aren't aware of the deck or don't like it, but look at this. Look, 5 of Earth. Look how beautiful. Look at the Strength card. This is the Hierophant. The High Priestess, one of my favorite. High Priestess is one of my favorite cards in tarot. This is a beautiful card. 3 of Air. This 3 of Water is beautiful. 3 of Cups. It's just such a fun deck. Ace of Wands. So that's the Vibra Tarot. And it does come with a booklet. It's pretty. Let me look. Yeah. It's just a little white book. It's beautiful. So it was kind of like, I don't know, maybe stupid to you, but it was kind of like a full circle moment for me. Like, I really wanted this deck while in active addiction, and I couldn't get it. And when I got clean, I was like, that deck ain't gonna be available, because when we had talked, like I said, she said it was going out of print and she only had a couple left. So when I got clean and, you know, my head right, and yeah, there was one left, I was like, wow. I couldn't believe it. And it took, like, I thought this deck was lost in the mail because tracking wasn't updating at all. Like, it just said, like, for a month, it had said, you know, shipped. And that was it. No, it went here, it went there, you know, on this date. So I was a little concerned, a lot concerned that it was lost. But it made it to me. And I'm very grateful. Very grateful to be clean and sober today and on the journey of recovery. Another deck I've been loving so much is A Ripple in Time. I believe my battery is about to die. I need to plug it in. I don't know if, because it's dark, so. One sec. Okay, there we go. It's back up. I hope it didn't cut off or nothing. So A Ripple in Time Tarot. If you check out the booklet online, it's really good. She has really good journal prompts. And I really like the way she set up the PDF. If she does a physical booklet, I will be purchasing it. Anxiety. Ain't that the truth? Connection. Inspired. Jack, what are you barking at? Grief. Sorry about my dog, guys. Download. Perspective. Milestone. Celebrate your milestones, guys. Adventurous. Direct. Resilience. The end. Dedication. Take your pen, Jack. Oh my gosh. I've been a lot more active and walking and... Oh, that's nice, Jack. You dropped all my decks. Jack, stop it. God. Competition just ahead. Discover. Temptation. This is a wonderful deck for clarifying tarot. I know that in the book, what deck did I pull? I think Rebirth I pulled, and it was connected to the Death card. I forget, but if you scan the QR code, you will see what I'm talking about. Because at first I kind of didn't... I understand that her channel is Ripple in Time Tarot. But I like how she coordinates tarot with this a lot on the book. really neat. Another favorite right now. Lover. Change. Let it end. Let it hurt. Let it heal. Let it go. Compassionate. I like this one. Knowledge is power. So true. Yeah, I'm not gonna show all them, but I like this one too. Choice. You either go down one road or the other road. Burnout. Burnout. I have felt this way too many times. I like this one. Nostalgia. Manifestation. Guys, manifest. It works. Departure. Let it go. And then this has like dis and then agreement. I thought that was so neat. And this one, like, same kind of thing, offensive. This one's beautiful. Heartbreak. I adore this so much. I use it a lot. Planning, strategy, abundance, indecisive, and then with scissors, it says I can't, and it cuts at I can. See? Right here. So genius. I love it. Great job. Emotional stability. Trust. Indulge. Yeah, I just love this deck. This is the Serpentine Tarot. The box is beautiful. And this one is very new to me. So I can't say that I've been, working with it. I just got it. And I just got the mass market, which, guys, the mass market is just as good, if not better. So there's that. And if you're really stuck on it, edge it in this color, because honestly they're the same deck. I really didn't need to get this indie deck, It's still in order from yesterday's video. I've already shown this, but very beautiful. And then I just, like I mentioned in my previous video, for my thing that I do in the morning, my card pulls and stuff, I was watching a video from Witch of Saturn again, And she had a journal prompt on what decks she is using throughout the month, and she keeps track of what deck she's used. So these are all the decks that I have used since the 1st of August. I'm gonna count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So 32 decks I have worked with since the 1st, and it's the 11th, I believe. So that's pretty good. That makes me feel better about my spending with tarot. So yeah, I was using the Aquamarine Tarot, the Altar Tarot. I fucking love. I love that deck. Serpentine Tarot, Embers of Light Oracle by Anatorian. Beautiful deck. When Olga Speaks Oracle, the Serpentine Tarot. I forget the name of it. Remembering the Sweet Fool. I forget the name. I wrote it down, but I wrote it down wrong. Rose Season Tarot, Moon Boy Tarot. Again, Embers of Light Oracle. Outgrow Yourself. The Ephemeral Tarot, Oracle of Unknown Reasons, White Lily. Flower Deck by Lisa. What deck is that? The Folkloric Forest, Faded Frontier Oracle, RWS Study Deck, Comparisons, again, A Ruffle in Time, Terra Botanical Tarot Deck, The Muse Tarot, Mass Market, Plants That Heal, Sacred Rebels Oracle, The Goddess of Love Tarot, which I fucking love so much. Spirit Speaks. I love Mary's decks. Let me see if Spirit Speaks is nearby. I really need more space. So this is the Other Kin Tarot. She has an oracle deck. I was gifted this by a good friend, and I had no idea that I needed this. I had no idea I needed this, but I did. It is so beautiful. Jack, no. Stop it. Can't have my cards. Can't. And these are the backs. This is Mass Market. You can still get it. Eight of Wands. Five of Cups. It's just, I like how the image is just simple, you know, there's not a lot going on. And I could handle like busy decks too, but it's nice when decks are like more minimalist. That's the word, not simple. I'm not feeling too good. I'm not really on point right now. So that is the Other Kin Tarot. so happy to have it. You could get this online. It's still available, I believe. I want to get the Oracle at some point. And then the Old Ways Magic Oracle. I'm sure you guys have seen this. I'm not gonna go through it. But I've been really enjoying this. And then Spirit Speak Tarot. I love this. I got in one of my other orders, I got this card. Hold on. I got the Death card as an extra, and it's on my altar over there. And I was like, I need this deck, you know? I love it. It's very minimalist too, like straight to the point, you know? I like it a lot. I got this card this morning. Ace of Pentacles. I like the size. It's mini. Like travel size. Then it comes with a really good booklet. If you don't know, Mary is the one that did Pixie. I have that one, which I adore, and the very sought after Road to Nowhere Oracle, which I do have because of a very dear friend of mine found it for me, and I'm just grateful to have it. While looking for another deck that I didn't end up finding, I don't know where it is, I found the very first deck, one of the very first decks. It wasn't the first deck, but you know, probably my second or third deck ever, by Liminal 11, Modern Witch Tarot. This is sealed because my first deck got thrown away by a certain somebody. He threw away all of my tarot decks at the time because he didn't believe in it, and he had his own experiences with tarot that ended up badly, and I did not live with this person, but he still threw away all my cards. So I was really happy to see that I did repurchase it, and I must have repurchased it, you know, shortly after that happened, and I was like, well, should I get it? You know, it's sentimental to me because it was one of my first decks, and I ended up finding it upstairs in where some of my other decks are. But that's that. Sorry for the long video. If you stick with me this long, thank you. I hope you all have a good rest of your week. Mwah. Take care.